right, folks, you probably saw some news about this. Yeah, some flooding out in New York City. This is video out in Brooklyn of flooding. Yes, this happened this morning, folks. A big band of heavy rain came in and, yeah, produced torrential rainfall. And this is what you should not be doing, folks. You should not be walking through floodwaters, and you shouldn't be driving through floodwaters either. And again, you know, we've talked about this before. When you encountered flooded roadways, you have to turn around and go back. And again, the reason you don't want to drive through a flooded roadway is simply because you don't know how deep that flood water is. And often cases you drive into it, your car stalls, and then the water water rescue people have to risk their own lives to pull you out of water. So again, just don't do that. Just turn around, don't drown. But again, there's that rain that came on through. This is a several-hour time lapse on Doppler Max. And notice all that yellow, the oranges, the reds, those are those torrential rainfall amounts that were falling. And notice those maroon polygons popping up. Those are flash flood warnings. And as a matter of fact, I believe there was a flash flood emergency out for portions of New York City because of how much rain came down. We're still dealing with flash flood warnings out across Long Island, out towards Nassau County, and out towards Oak Beach as well, going up into Connecticut as well. Still dealing with these flash flood warnings. New one just being issued there, right there. So again, how much rain came down? Look at these totals, folks. This is impressive. In Brooklyn, 6.71 inches. Midtown Manhattan at 6 inches. Fordham at 5.96. Harlem at 5.14. East Rockaway at 5.11. These are just the highest totals I was able to find. And, you know, I'm sure there's probably some localized totals, probably upwards of 7 to 8 inches. And, you know, this is really historic flooding. And, you know, unfortunately, this is becoming more common as the Earth's climate changes. And as I mentioned before, climate change, it's a scientific fact. We know it's happening, and this is the result of ultimately climate change. Karen, Amanda?
Affected the subway systems as well.
Yeah, right.
Yes, it did. Yes.
Yeah.
And 5-6 inches in just a matter of hours, right?
Yes.
That came down really fast.
Yeah, and I believe some of the rainfall rates were upwards of about 3 to 4 inches an hour.
Oh my
so
gosh,
really
wow.
torrential.
Yikes. All right, thanks, Dakota. Interesting video there.